Yo, what's going on, gamers out there? Gabbin93 here, and welcome to Reacting to Joaquin's Affection to You, Part 12. Now, I did look, though, just to make sure, just to double check to see if I did record it or not. I completely forgot to do it, I think. Hold on, let me look at my monitor real quick, though, just so I can confirm that, because I found it on the second page of, okay, so I'm currently looking right now, and I am not seeing it. Because I don't remember the last time I actually did this one, though. And, oh my goodness. The last one I did was almost a month ago. Oh my goodness, which is part 11. So, I guess I am right. It is part 12 then. Noted. Okay, so now that I know that I'm on the correct part, which is good, we can get into the reaction momentarily. Let me just... I'll worry about that later. Now, if you want to know what I was looking at, though, I was looking at my monitor, not my phone, because my phone's currently charging on my nightstand. So, I do want to explain something, though. Gaon.exe will not appear in the reacting to reactions, because it's not like an actual reaction to in the AU. It's a reacting to a reaction of the AU. I do want to pinpoint that out, though, before I forget. But anyways, let's get straight into the reaction. Oh, what's going on, all my gamers out there? Godman93 here, and welcome to part 12 of not my AU. God, I forgot that series is done for right now. God, I had a little something stuck in my throat. I don't know why I did that though, but I'm glad that Mike did not catch all of it though. It did though. It did catch a lot of it though, but it muffled it to where it sounded so quiet out there. But welcome back to part 12 of Joaquin's Infection at You. I nearly said Godman's Realm. I nearly said that, but I caught myself. Man, it's because I just miss that series, you know? I just miss it. So now what we're gonna need to do though is we're gonna need to take out all the videos though of that playlist and refit it all. I'm gonna need to do that though and react to part 4 because there was an update as well though. But for right now though, I'm gonna react to Joaquin's Affection AU part 12. Now we also have epilepsy, gore, and blood warnings as well though. Celeste, please. Oh, wait, wait, hold on, let me just move this a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see though with this glare on my screen though, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Wait, why is that Celeste orange? Like the sun? Why does... Never mind. Yeah, I think this one was actually from Godman's Realm though, but I'm not 100% sure if it was or wasn't. Ugh, I gotta stop out of this music and focus on the mod. Cat, now which this looks more beat up, unfortunately. Hold on a minute. Let me just see something real quick. It looks like Cat was one of the infected ones, but I'm not 100% sure because it's been almost a month since I last did part 11. It's been almost a month, and I really got to start. And luckily, though, this is part 12, so it's almost finished at least. So that's at least a plus. If Judah. Oh god, that is brutality there. Literally, look at all that. That is brutal death. Good sound effect. Not gonna lie, we have hee hee, which is more beat up. Damn. He being beat the hell up. One thing that I also just noticed though is that the reins around hee hee are also damaged as well. Nice, then we have Yusuf. Ugh! I got rid of that one quick though because I just couldn't handle it though, and I also regret eating lunch before this reaction, but oh well. Brutal. And also, I just got done eating lunch like a few minutes ago, so coincidence? I think not. Yeah. And we have Asher. Damn. That looks like if you leave like something like on the stove for too long, it gets burnt to a crisp. Burnt corpse or crispy corpse. I don't remember what he called it. It was either I know it had something to do with corpse, but as you can also see, he's starting to become a bit of a puddle as well, though. Right down here. And we have yikes. Oh, yikes! Well, let me turn my headset down a little bit, though. Oh God, that is bloody. She is fighting back. All that blood. There we go. Damn. Looks brutal to me. I agree with that. Then we have Baggy. Oh God. Holy eyes. That's a lot of damn eyes. And I mean it too. That's a lot of eyes. To the point where it's terrifying. Very terrifying. How do I give her this freaking background? There we go, finally. Then we have Yusuf's avatar, which is God bloody. That is bloody. And unrecognizable too. Then you got Rex. Reminds me of... So, I don't know how I timed this though, but I somehow was choosing one. Rex is a cyborg now. Well, Rex has been a cyborg for a bit now. And two, I paused it right before I made a reference. Luckily for me, those references are getting rare now, but I'd rather have them gone rather than rare, which I'm still working on. Reminds me of those Street Fighter games on the Atari. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, boom. Heaven awaits me. Burn in hell. Oh, wow. Oh, it's still with a halo at the top. Why? I'm shocked that now we have Celeste, which is the orange. Now, I don't remember what Celeste's form is in this version, though. I don't remember. But is that a... Do I see a bug? Hold on. There's a bug right here that I just noticed. Right. Yep, it's a bug. I think. Because when you put a character up here, this disappears. Unless and hold on, let me back it up a little bit, which is the orange. Yep, that's not supposed to happen. I don't think, because if we go back to the the um the other AUs, this never really happened. So I'm thinking this is a bug, but I'm not 100% sure. Reminds me of something from like elementary school to me. You have the creature himself. Why is he purple now? Is he starting to become purple guy? And at the time though, this reference did make sense though, because even though this FNAF reference though, you know what? I have a better idea. If I make a FNAF reference though, I gotta make a warning about it. Because that's starting to get out of hand, and I'm trying my best to make it less and less though. But since the creature is the man behind the slaughter in this AU, and Jacqueline's affection AU, it would only make sense that I made a FNAF reference here. Wait. Hashtag man behind the slaughter. I mean, I'm not wrong. He is the man behind everything, though, in his own AU, so that does make sense, after all. We have Aisha, or Ayesha. Ayesha. I always have a hard time pronouncing this one. I always do. And it really annoys me. But if I scroll away, though, the corpse is right down here. With a flower. I think it's pronounced Ayeshia. Ayeshia. It's not Ayeshia, it's Ayesha. I think. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We have Blossom. Oh! That looks burnt to a crisp. Another crispy corpse, which I believe was the term used, but I don't fully remember. And now what I plan on doing though is this. Tomorrow I plan on doing 13, if I can remember. Or maybe I could do it like later tonight. So instead of doing like all back to back, leaving a gap though would make it a lot easier for me. So now I will do part 13 though, either like later today, like towards like probably around probably like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, which would be like in about like 4 to 5 hours, because it is afternoon for me. Damn. We got Vix. Oh damn. Then we have Coil. Free Coil! I've got more miniguns! I was about to do a voice impression though, but I decided not to do it though. Because of the saw blades I saw there, I was gonna do a Homer Simpson impression. But I decided not to do it. Because I didn't. The reason why was because I just didn't feel like doing it. And I could really use a haircut too at some point. Because this hair is constantly flowing in front of my freaking face. And I'm not liking it. We have Button. That sounds faster and reverbed a little bit, though. I wouldn't say reverbed. I would say more distorted a little bit. I mean, Button is getting beat up, though, pretty badly, so it would only make sense why it would be a little distorted. Then we have the heartbreaking one, Daisy. Damn. There we have me. Wait. What do I look sad? It does look like I do look sad, but I don't remember if I look sad or not, though. That's the thing. I'm a little confused right now. I don't look angry anymore. I'm a little confused on that, actually. But anyways, so we have to now turn on the button for the bonus characters. Okay, Benson. Regular show was Benson. Benson. Is that for regular show? Hold on. Why is this remind me of regular? Hold on, let me grab Benson real quick, though. I knew it! Regular show! I freaking knew it! It was regular show! The name sounded too familiar to me! The name sounded too familiar! Benson is a character from regular show! The name sounded too familiar to me. Now, Reginald? Oh, that says Reginald Copperbottom. Wait a minute! I know that last name! No, it is not from the movie Robots, from the 2005 20th Century Fox Blue Sky movie. It's not that one. It's actually from a game. Not who I thought it was! It's another Henry Stickmin collection guy. Oh no! I'm not thinking of Reginald, I'm thinking of Rodney! Yep, that's who I was originally thinking of, though. I keep forgetting. Well, at the time, though, at the time of this recording, though, which was 4 months ago, I was thinking of the movie Robots, not Henry Stickmin collection in part 12. And Herb Copperbottom, not the Copperbottom I was thinking of. I was thinking of those characters from a movie, not from Henry Stickmin collection. That is true. At the time, at this specific part, though, I was. Now we have human inverted Lamar. Okay, now he's getting some sort of like demon treatment or something. I don't know. Then we have Televi. Oh damn! Brutal, and also a little sickening to me as well, though, because I'm now starting getting a stomach ache. And we have Vili. Then we have Bitsy. Oh damn! Oof, my neck. Then we have human Lamar. Bloody. Oh, now I see the minigun behind him. Now I can see it. And I didn't forget to mention, though, there was actually sparkles appearing around him, too. We have human Zara. Oh, God. That's brutal. Metal piped. Damn. Why do you hear a little bit of Garmin.exe in there? It sounds like I'm hearing Garmin.exe a little bit. What the heck? Then we have Actual Arts and Scratch. I always have a hard time pronouncing that first one, though, but... Okay, what is that? A jetpack? What is that? That's a jetpack. What? with railgun, with like laser guns or something on the side of it. Interesting. Now, I'm looking all around the screen, though, to make sure I don't miss any other secret characters. But right now, though, I'm not seeing any more secret characters anywhere, so... yeah. Anyways, let's go to credits, which we have Yikes, Daisy, Joaquin, Yusuf, Asher, and Hee. As all their respective ones, though. And then now we can do the gallery. Then we have... oh! Basically, she imploded from a small star to a mutated star. Remember in part 10 I mentioned something else? This is what I meant. So let's say turn into a mutated star. That makes more sense now. Boom has now become an angel. Yep. The blood on Button is now dry, and she's also weak due to the injuries. Got me a quick coil once again. I frickin' knew it. I frickin' knew it. Yup. Aisha randomly. Did I just do that again? Hold on. Let me play that back a little bit. Yup. Aisha. I did it again. What? How? That's the second time I've caught that. First one in part 7, I believe it was part 7. I'll have to double check. And then now part 12. What the heck? How have I been pronouncing it correctly this entire time and not realizing it? Oh my god, how the hell did I not realize that again? Oh my god. My mind is about to explode right now because of what I just realized. Randomly started growing a plant inside her small corpse. Sounds like something out of Wall-E. I actually made a reference here, though, because, in my opinion, though, at the time, though, it actually fit, though, because, like, let's just watch the explanation. Disney Pixar movie, the plant was suddenly growing inside of a fridge. Yep. So, and that's what immediately made me think of. Rather than, like, any other types of, like, FNAF, Star Wars, stuff like that, this one actually reminded me of my favorite childhood movie, which is still my favorite Disney Pixar movie, to be honest. No shot! Wait, question mark? Ooh. I'll look at that in a bit. Inverted Human Lamar and Godman.exe are friends? I'm not gonna lie though, that actually would make good canon. I'm not gonna lie. Not canon, but like head canon. That would make good canon. Even though the Lamar series was discontinued. So that would never be head canon ever again. Another AU. Oh. Not what I thought it was. Actual art and scratches. Part 12 design was taken inspirations from viewer battle royale. That makes sense now. Bluetooth earbuds got me to crack up. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. That is the truth. And he gave me Bluetooth earbuds. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I did not actually expect this to appear here. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect that. Especially the earbuds, too. Remove server without seeing the whole animation. I'm not gonna lie. Watch this next part. It's gonna be funny. He is not wrong when he says this. He is not wrong when he says this. Did I hear someone? Wait. Look at my eyes. Yeah. Wait. I can't stop laughing! This is so fucking hilarious! This stuff is hilarious. And I'm sorry for this dude though, but when I'm dehydrated, I get dizzy. This actually has happened to me numerous times. When I don't drink a whole lot of water, I get a headache, and when seeing like fast animations, I do get dizzy. This is a real life thing about me. Like right now though, I'm actually getting dizzy right now though just by reading this. Because I'm dehydrated. And also sweating a bunch too though, so that may be the cause of it too though. I don't know. Wait, are you swearing to me, dude? Since I'm a god? Oh my god. What the hell? In my own realm? This ain't your realm, dude. Your realm is the black shifted AU. Well, this time though, I did spend a little bit more time though with them this time at least. That is true. I did spend a little bit more time with them at least. Yeah. Oh my god, though. This is definitely my reaction. This is definitely my reaction, though. I'm not gonna lie. Asher is now decaying into a puddle. Eesh. In theaters coming never. Oh, what? Joaquin's production, The Creature in Gammon.exe. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, though. If he actually did make this, though, Gammon.exe would actually be in shock. Oh, shucks. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a cool AU to react to. I'm not gonna lie, though. Now that is more like it. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait, it says Yusuf's avatar looks like he's getting the Joaquin treatment from my AU Gommon's realm. Does this look like the Joaquin treatment to you? I mean, it kinda does, but also doesn't at the same time. I'm saying it kinda does though, because the head part though. He has the head part. Because even though Joaquin's head was being eaten by Yikes in my AU, in this one, Yusuf's avatar though was actually decaying. But they still started off with the head though. I don't remember how true that was. To be honest, I don't remember how true that was. Which is why I'm saying it's kind of similar, but not fully similar. That's what I mean by that. And that's it for the AU. Now I'm gonna go back to the other characters though, to the bonus characters though, and I'm gonna see if I try to make some beats out of them. pretty human Lamar still on the screen. And also on that one too. But I'm not gonna lie though, that was actually good beats. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought that was really good beats. I never expected to actually make that good of a beat, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, guys, this was part 12 of Joaquin's Affection to You. So make sure you smack that like button. Do plan on subscribing, definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Comedy 3 episode. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Let's get this real quick. Bye-bye. And I wish this would actually come out, though. I'm not gonna lie, though, but it never will, which damn stinks on ice. Oh, shoot. Well, I guess we're getting the thumbnail. I guess we're getting part of part 13 in this episode a little bit, just by the thumbnail. Anyways, guys, that was the end of reacting to Joaquin's Affection to You, part 12. Make sure you guys smack that like button if you do plan on subscribing. Definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Comedy 93 episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!